AI. I took a short course on Intro to AI, and we have a bunch of information on the trampolining effect, which is supposed to, what was that? I don't know. It was supposed to be like a trampoline into higher level jobs rather than an eliminator of entry level jobs. So it does eliminate entry level jobs, but in doing so, it creates mid-entry level job, not mid-entry, middle level jobs with a higher, payout and a higher hourly wage. I don't think so, Alex. Thank you. Xavier and I have a child together. I would never chase him. If he wanted to not be here, he doesn't have to be here. I'm fairly certain that this is where he wants to be. But thank you for your opinion. Were you trying to sell eggs, stolen phone? Xavier doesn't have any stolen phones, but thank you. Why don't you read the comments? You just blab nonstop about the same thing on a loop. Why are you here? Treat your partner as an equal. I wish I could skip Bandit. I truly wish that I could. The problem is when I'm dealing with Xavier as an adult and he isn't making adult decisions that are for his own best interest and my best interest, I have to treat him like a child, so it does get in the way sometimes. Why doesn't he have Xavier's last name? So it looks again like this is one of those times that I'd really love for someone with any sort of authority to pay attention, because there is a very intentional current of hatred that is being flowed into my page. There are tons of people who think that I'm great or are indifferent or don't care at all. Why are they being oppressed from my page? And why is there a strong current of hatred coming through my page? And that is what I would like to be seen immediately right now, and what I would like the law to prevent. I am not asking for there to be some sort of virtual authority that doesn't allow for, different perspective to be shared. That's totally fine. But what I am suggesting is that it should 100% be illegal to flow with intention a current of hatred into someone's life. This is my page. It's not your page. It's not anyone else's page. Anyone can open a page. It is your right. You can go open a page of your liking. It is not acceptable for a current of hatred to jump onto my page and begin abusing me. That is not acceptable. And the implications with the false allegations and all of that has real world effects on reputation, brand, name, etc., and so forth. And we are long overdue. This is 5 years of me documenting this meticulously, sharing it with the authority, being incredibly articulate about what is going on this end. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand how this would affect someone's ability to do business, their reliability, their reputation, etc., and so forth. This is detrimental. This type of behavior should be shut down, immediately. It should not be, well, Heather, get offline. Absolutely not. Heather should be allowed to sit online on her page for 24 hours a day if she so chooses. But the hatred, that would be like if I were sitting in, this is what I want you guys to understand. This would be like if I were sitting in my living room doing whatever I want, and all of a sudden I looked up and there were 100 people in my living room telling me to fuck off, that I was ugly, that I was undeserving of love, that is illegal. All of those people would be arrested for trespassing, harassment, slander, libel, and even assault. This is my virtual living room. If you don't want to be here or you have nothing nice to say, get out. Period. These laws need to be enforceable. Would law enforcement look away if all of a sudden 150 to 200 people 150 to 200 people surrounded me and started spewing hatred at me? No, they wouldn't. Those people would go to jail for forming an angry mob. It needs to be the same way online. Xavier, let's go. So anyways, yeah, that's V Law, and that is my hope and aim and direction for the campaign of virtual law. On top of that, I have a whole bunch of other human rights allegations that I have been documenting on and reporting on for quite some time. We have constitutional rights in this country. I'm going to repeat the Constitution. The preamble of the United States Constitution goes something like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Now, we learned that where I'm from in 8th grade. 8th grade, okay? So the fact that we have full grown-ass adults sitting in these rooms being mean, harmful, rude, slanderous, it's just beyond my level of understanding. I don't get it. And the fact that for 5 years this type of thing has been going on and we've not been able to build out an AI filter to prevent it, that is obscene. I mean, that just does not even make sense to me. It can't be real, you know? So I am really hopeful that in the next few months, year, whatever, these types of filters will, you know, get rolled out. I'm also very hopeful and feeling like there's a huge chance with all of this proof and all of this documentation that I should be receiving a large, you know, dollar amount for all of this. No one pays me to be, you know, harmed, bludgeoned, raped, stabbed, have my belongings robbed from me. I have received zero restitution for any of that, you know? So when this type of hatred from the internet rolls over into the real world, you can understand the potential for how this would be hazardous. And I shouldn't even have to like go on record or make any sort of argument about why this should be illegal. It is illegal, as I said before, just like harassing and stalking someone in person would be illegal or unlawful. It is also illegal and unlawful to do so online, you know, so period. If we can't get to the point where we are blocking out these IP addresses and IMEIs and UDIDs from the actual, you know, the actual website or platform or app. Say, for instance, it's TikTok. The United States is making claims that TikTok is based out of China or whatever their you know, claim is against the app or the platform or the software. It becomes very simple if we cannot find out who's doing it to just build AI platform integrations to open APIs or open the API and add in, you know, these AI softwares that would essentially sense tone, sense motive, sense truthfulness or validity, especially with someone like myself who's been fighting her reputation on the internet for so many years. We're past the point of, is this true or is this not true? You know, there's very clear evidence that what I've been saying this entire time is real and truthful. You know, and most of it can be found virtually without even having to hack. Okay, so put all of that into a big pot of truth soup and start rolling out some sort of options for every single app-based or software-based technology to be able to defend their reputation preemptively before it becomes a problem. And yeah, I read the comments a lot. Like I said before, some days it feels like I have a whole bunch of support. It feels like there is a current of love and support and understanding and intelligence and people who want to have intelligent conversation about making the world better for everyone. And I love that. And then I do read the comments. But on the days when it's just this trash, I can't even acknowledge your comments with a response. So you guys have a great day, okay?